What I'm about to show you is absolutely insane.
With Vassell, rocketing down the lane, handing to Wembanyama! Jackhammers it in!
That is Victor Wembanyama, an outlier of all outliers. And this is how impossible he is. The average male is 5'9" tall, and the average NBA player is 6'6" tall. But of the 8 billion and 45 million humans alive today, only 3,060 of them grow to be 7 foot tall or taller. Victor is one of those select few. Standing at 7'3.5" tall, he is a young giant and the new face of the NBA. Take a look at his basketball genius on this play. Here, Victor starts off in the corner. Jeremy Sochan cuts to the paint, which creates space for the dribble handoff. Immediately after receiving the handoff, Victor attacks the paint, where he runs into a soft double. So what does he do? Let's zoom in and see. He decides to fake the pass to the cutting Osman, which forces the defender to try and recover. This eliminates the double, and after that, it's basically curtains for the defense.
Wembanyama from 15.
What you'll find is that Victor is already very good in the mid-range. Here, he starts off at mid-court and makes a beeline towards the paint. This gives Osman a big target, which he hits. After receiving the ball, Victor has already created an advantage as he now has 2 defenders on him. He has the option to pass it to the rolling Sochan. But since Thomas Bryant doesn't commit fully to the double, Victor steps back at the elbow for a smooth fadeaway. And his 8-foot wingspan makes his shot basically impossible to disrupt. As you can see, he loves the left side mid-range, and he doesn't give the defense time to think, as he will pull the trigger at a moment's notice.
Look at this, just a little subtle freeze move, and it froze Bryant. Hands down, knocks down the shot.
In transition, he is an absolute terror. After grabbing the rebound here, he pushes the fast break. First of all, a 7-footer shouldn't be able to handle the ball like this, and when the defense commits to him, he surveys the floor and makes the best pass available to him in that moment. What you will see is that Victor is really good at punishing defensive mistakes. When his defender picks him up above the 3-point line, he passes, dives, only to then slam the alley-oop in a way that only he can. I mean, my God, what am I even watching here?
Look at this! Look at this finish here by Victor.
When his defender tries to front the post without any backside help, he punishes him for making that mistake. When his defender leaves him in the dunker spot to help, then to Victor that means that his defender has basically chosen death by posterization.
With Vassell, rocketing down the lane, handing to Wembanyama!
As a pick-and-roll ball handler, that's when nothing starts to make sense. He starts with an in-and-out dribble, then he goes between the legs, and finishes it off with a butter-smooth step-back jumper. Please remember that Wemby is only 19 years old. My brain literally can't process the fact that he already has guard-like skills this polished at this height, at this age. What we are looking at here is the closest thing to a cheat code, if such a thing exists. At any time on the court, Victor can be anything and everything. Here, he hands it off to Devin Vassell, sets the pick, then switches it. And when he gets the ball back, he can dribble well enough with his left to attack his defender. When the defense decides to double, he can escape it with a turnaround jumper. Absolutely unbelievable. His bag is tremendous.
Yama goes on Robinson, doubled by Kane and spins one up.
Are you a believer yet?
In this game, Victor was 10 of 15 from the field. He only missed 1 shot inside the arc. The rest of his misses were from 3.
Kane, and Sochan to Wembanyama. He'll put up a 3.
But the shooting form is already textbook, as you can see on his free throws here.
17 for Wembanyama.
The defensive end is where Victor really shines. Here, he finds himself isolated at the top of the key. He positions his body to force the offensive player to go left. After surrendering the blow-by to the much faster opposition, he is able to recover and eliminate the advantage using his length to block the shot. He is a good rebounder, and because of his 8-foot wingspan, he can grab rebounds over the opposition, even when he is in a disadvantaged position, because he is able to do stuff like this.
Oh! Knocked away, playing Tennessee's got 4 blocked shots.
The opposing players always have to think twice every time they are about to shoot anywhere close to the paint. And to the NBA players that will have to bend to Victor's dominance in the coming years, to you we say, hear us and rejoice. You have the privilege of being crushed by the great Titan. You may think this is suffering. No, it is salvation. The universal scales tip toward balance because of your sacrifice. Smile, for even in death, you have become children of Wembanyama.
Inside, Wembanyama stuffs it.
Guarding multiple players down low.